I have somehow become responsible for the world's most catastrophically disorganized magical item shop where over 4,000 weapons, potions, spellbooks, crystals, and assorted fantasy junk have been dumped absolutely everywhere. And to 100% clean this wizarding nightmare, every single one of them needs to go back where it belongs. Fortunately, every shelf I restore brings me closer to becoming an increasingly overpowered wizard janitor, capable of summoning items into my hands, stocking shelves with magic, and eventually cleaning this place without doing quite so much actual cleaning. Welcome to 100% of Shelves and Sorcery. Let's get miserable. Alright, muggles, looks like it's time for our weekly dose of organizational trauma. Shelves and Sorcery. Now, I could sit here and pretend to tell you that I don't know anything about this game, but I'd be lying. So yeah, I don't know anything about this game. So let's pull up the old browser. Oh my gosh, Krispy Kreme Pokemon I am literally planning to go to Krispy Kreme tonight. Oh my gosh. All new Pokemon Donut Collection. Beginning Tuesday, August 18 for a limited time, trainers and donut lovers alike can experience the new Krispy Kreme Dope, dude. They got a freaking Bulbasaur, Charmander, the Squirtle looks... Oh, look at the Pikachu. That's hectic, bro. Jigglypuff, Pokeball, man. Damn. Guess I'm getting diabetes. But we didn't come here to find out about delicious looking Pokemon donuts. We came here to I've already messed up. Damn it. We came here to find out what Shelves and Sorcery is about. Yes, I know already, but let's pretend that I don't. Restore order to 3 ransacked fantasy shops. Organize thousands of items. Master helpful sorceries and enchantments. Relax at your own pace. Race the global leaderboards and unlock new ways to play. Every item has a shelf. Can you find them all? Gotta find them all. Shelves and Sorcery. 186 very positive reviews at this moment, released by the same guy that made the game Teddy's Haven. This one, the shop simulator. So like this is the shop simulator where you sell in the shop, and the other one is, and it's very popular by the way, and the other one is where somebody's come and ransacked your shop because they're an absolute monster, and now you have to tidy it all up. Unpaid overtime. My life. Welcome. We've got 3 different shops that we can choose from. They're all different. This one is the largest one. This has 4,000. Yeah, okay, here we go. 4,066. This one, 3,088. This one, 1,048. Naturally, we are looking for the maximum dose of PTSD from this video, so that would probably be the Grand Athenomenum. High above the clouds on the floating Isle of Vane stands the Grand Athenomenum, a legendary shop where mages, adventurers, and scholars once gathered in search of rare treasures. Now its shelves have fallen into disarray. Restore every corner of this remarkable shop and return it to the wonder it once inspired. I don't know what these are at the top. There's like 4 little doohickeys. And we can go casual, where there's no timer, or we can go times. And I don't know what the hell that does. It just challenges yourself. I think challenge is another word for just stress yourself into oblivion. That sounds probably good. You know, I'm all for lighting a fire under my ass. Oh, jeez. All right. This is probably going to be fun. You know, I've got a good feeling about this. Let's start with the biggest items first. I've played enough of these now to kind of have an idea of what we're actually doing. And I'd be lying if I said that I didn't already figure out prior to recording that eggs go inside of these pedestals right here. Easiest way to get a couple of points, by the way. And our first achievement. Now have a look up in the top left of the screen. We've got coins, we've got blue swirlies. Blue swirlies are what we need to buy magic spells inside of our Book of Sorcery, which can be found here. Each upgrade costs 4 swirlies. This is the typical one, I think. I haven't bought any spell upgrades yet, so I have no idea what they do, but I imagine, based on the description, this lets you see things on the floor. This... What the hell does this does? What the hell does this does? Okay. This one sends them to the shelf, and this one I think gathers them to your hand. And then you have these ones, and this is a bigger bag, extended reach, jump higher, I think, and run faster. Also, pretty cool that you can jump and crouch and sprint from the beginning without needing any spells to do that. Because, you know, traversing this shop at a snail's pace would probably be akin to, I don't know, trying to do the 100-meter sprint through a pool of molasses. So yeah, we're going for big items, we're going for giant ores, and we're going for dragon eggs. Let's just slot this in right here. I think there's a total of 3 dragon eggs from what I saw previously, which still isn't enough to get your first spell, by the way, because you need 4, but, oh, okay, I think there might actually be 4. I never found this one. So let's slot that in there. Now we've got 3 swirlies. Let's find one. Here we go. One more egg. And this should give us the 4 swirlies that we need for our very first majestical testicle. 4. Okay, what am I going to do? Arcane Sight, Gathering Gale, probably this. The wind knows where forgotten things have come to rest. Nearby items matching the one in your hand are carried back to you. Yeah, that's where we want to start, I think. As I believe that is all of the dragon eggs, let's start going for the ores. The ores are the biggest. Let's see if we can gather gale some of them. So it goes up to our maximum carry capacity. I also figured out that these go inside of here. I thought at first it was for some kind of ale. I was mistaken and sorely disappointed. I feel like being absolutely hammered would make this a little bit less of a laborious task, but it's alright, this is my life now. This is what I do. Which is kind of funny because you should see my office. It looks like this. Never thought to pick up anything once, but you know, why am I opening my book? Stop it. Put it away, you monster. The recharge time on this Gathering Gale is pretty slow. Does it tell you what it is? It's a cooldown, 1.5 minutes, just a little bit more than. That's pretty slow. That's alright, these are big. These are big, even for a blind dum-dum like me. I'm pretty sure I can find these. And once we've accumulated them, I think we get coins for each thing that we put into its place. Not for completing the entire shelf, but just, or maybe, I don't actually know how this works. Look, let me put this in here and see if we get any payment for a single ore in the slot. Let's chuck it in here. Yeah, okay, so I get 1 coin for everything that I correctly place. Which is, hold on. How did that fit in there, dude? Wow. That's full to the brim. Honestly, I feel like the strategy that we've chosen to go with the big things first is something that I should have done in all of the other tidy up games that I've played and didn't do. I mean, in the library you can't really because they're all books of the same size, but here, by taking the biggest ones first, that's easy points that gets you easy spells that, you know, makes the job easier. How many times can one man say easy in the one sentence? Well, I'm here to break that record. Actually, I'm also curious. Let me have a look at the leaderboard. Leaderboard. Somebody did it. Is that 26 seconds? That's 26 minutes. Somebody did it in 20... No, they didn't. Did they? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I ain't doing it in 26 minutes, that's for sure. I feel like 26 minutes is probably when my first nervous breakdown will kick in. Then allowing another 26 minutes to pick myself up off the floor and stop rocking backwards and forwards in the fetal position. I think we're looking at least 13 hours. By the way, if you're still watching this video up until this point and you haven't liked, subscribed, and left a comment down below, then what are you doing with your life? I mean, hopefully not what I'm doing with mine, because I accidentally stepped in some suspicious-looking puddle on the floor, and now my head has turned into a mushroom. You know, as a little aside, while I'm running around here like a ferret on crack looking for the matching ore pieces, I'm noticing so many indie games coming out on Steam, this month specifically, that all appeal to me as things to do potential videos on. I'm inundated with game choices. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's certainly better than the alternative. Most of the time there's nothing to play. Now there's just too much. There's so many tidying games. There's like budget repairs. It's a simulator where you're a landlord and you fix apartments by like in the dodgiest ways possible, and it looks hilarious. Another one of them Playway jank fests. There's that Security 51 or whatever it's called that's like Papers, Please, except in some kind of mutant facility under the ground. I don't know, dude. There's so much stuff to do. There's so much I don't freaking know anymore. Spoiled for choice. Got another 3 swirly whirlies, well on our way to our next magical spell. And pretty soon, I think at 50 gold coins, I get to extend the size of my sack. Gonna stretch my sack out so I can squeeze 6 rocks in it instead of 5. I think this will also... Oh yeah, just got myself another freaking swirly whirly. What am I even gonna... I'm so stupid. I haven't used Gathering Gale once. I'm really dumb. Also, it's not 100, it's 120. It's 2 minutes. I'm looking at the complete wrong thing. Mate, honestly, if I didn't have my head attached to my neck, I'm sure I'd lose it. This is pretty juicy too. Just makes everything in your hand fly to the shelf by itself. Let me look. I got 5 of these. Homeward Bound. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think you could probably finish this in 26 minutes. Maybe it's true. Maybe you can. Maybe by picking the right spell choices synergistically, you can just get all of this done quick smart, except for the cooldowns. Actually, no, you couldn't do it in 26 minutes because of the cooldowns. They're heinous. But what I can do is increase my pack capacity. So now it's, +2. Oh, dang. When I was playing this before recording just to get an idea of what was what, I got +1. There must have been a patch. Like just now. How convenient. So this is another swirly. I think I'm 1 gold ore piece away from, 1 from that, 2 more from that. So the ores are nearly almost all done. Is that good? I made that myself just now on the fly. That's what you call improvisational genius. At work. In real time. Kill me now. Oh, and if you're wondering why I sound so chipper compared to when I usually record, it's because I'm recording at 3 in the afternoon and not 3 in the morning. 2 more star pebble ores. Oh wow, still need 1 more of those. Gosh, they're getting harder to find the fewer there are, despite them being so large. Oh, they're in sneaky places, that's why. Look at this, hiding behind frickin' shelves, under a pile of bows and arrows. Anyway, there we go. Oh, achievement, thank you. And another one. Chat, can you see any more ores? Because I feel like they're all gone. I've looked through ore of this. I'm ore out of ideas. There's just stuff all over the place. I think this is another swirly, is it? Yeah, it is. All right, so let's put this into, hot dang, what are we putting this into? Maybe matching objects. Yeah, let's go with that. I mean, if we've got 3 of them, then while we're waiting for the other stuff to recharge, at least we've got something to fall back on. Have I topped all of these? Yeah, they're all yellow. And all right, the ore is all completely... The ore is all done. That's why there's no more. Okay, what do we do next? I mean, there's a whole vegetable section over here. Organic, of course. And they're pretty small. And there's heaps of them. So maybe that should be what I tackle a little bit later on, once I've enhanced the power of my psychic abilities. Things like warhammers. These are probably going to be a lot easier to stock. Weapons, big weapons on the shelf. I think that's a decent idea. I wonder how many I can find without using magic, because I don't really want to wait for the cooldown. No, it's too hard. I searched for 3 seconds, I found nothing. Send them all to my hand. Oh, there's only 4. I wasted that just to get 1 item in my hand. Wow. What an absolute melon head. Well, where do they go? On the rack over here, maybe? Not here. And not here. Ah, here. Okay. 1, 2. Had I looked at the rack, I would have immediately noticed, oh, there's 4 spaces in each. Obviously, I didn't do that. Obviously, I'm stupid. Obviously, you knew. But, these bows, 3 of them are in exactly... the same location, and the fourth one, am I going to need to waste another magic spell just to find 1 more stupid bow to complete the set? This feels like a first-person version of the World of Warcraft auction house after an earthquake. Something just went terribly wrong. Crap all over the place, everyone ran out, and now I just got to tidy it all up. I don't know, dude, I can't find this last one. I cannot find it. Where the heck is it? I don't know. Guess I'm using magic. Where's my arcane sight? There it is. Turd of a thing. Well, at least in this game, they're easy to find. Remember in all the other games, the things don't work? It tells you, supposedly it tells you where they are, but you have no idea. Well, now you can actually see. It's obscenely clear where they are, which is brilliant. I love that. Now, these ones, probably 4 as well. My spell is about to recharge itself, so I think I'll just save myself. Oh. Damn, when you find 1, then using the spell just to get 2 or less kind of seems a little bit wasteful, doesn't it? But I'm a wasteful kind of guy. Give me them swords, Oh, 6 of them. So where do these go? These go over here. So the smaller blades and weapons go onto this rack. The bigger ones go over here, and it looks like the bows go over here. As for these, dwarven head, maybe a small axe? No. What about a small hammer? We got any little hammers around here? The Screaming Maul. Yeah, this isn't exactly a small one. That's for this here. I don't know, I can't figure out what those little things are for. Not yet anyway. I'm sure I will. Oh, could it be this? Nope. Ain't that either. I suppose while we're down here next to the sword rack, the Luminous Sentinel. We could just... Oh, I'm still waiting. Damn, I thought my thing had recharged already. Holy mackerel, that's taken a hot minute. Well, Where? Oh, they're far away as well. You got any over here? No, there's one on that side and there's 4 over here. I don't know how long this is going to last. Probably not long enough for me to find them all and pick them all up. Come on, I'm going as fast as I can, Sean Connery. Sean Connery always goes as fast as he can. Time is money, and Sean just wants his honey. Where's the other one? It was over here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Where was it? It was over here. There it is. There it is. Sean Connery found all of the swords. Kiss my ass. All right, let's load these up into here. The Luminous Sentinel. That's another swirly whirly, which I'm going to pop into... Hold on, why can I not... Oh, it gets more expensive as it goes up. Oh, fudge. Yeah, ain't nobody finishing this in 26 minutes without cheating, that's for sure. All right, Sword of Howling Mist, Gathering Gale. Get into my hands, my sweaty little palms. Straight in there. Nice. Going for the Magma Heart next. Nice looking blade, this. Magma Heart. I recently watched the He-Man movie. I mean, it's not... It's not the He-Man I remembered from back in the good old days, but it was still a good time. He-Man. I have the power! Bro. They used to G me up as a kid. It still pumps me up now. I'm just like, frickin' yeah! I want to run into a wall. Except now I don't. And when I was a kid, I did. You know, the part of the brain that has the impulse control wasn't fully developed back then. Now it's partially developed. Oh, this is hard. This is hard finding the remainder of this sword's friends. I've got 4 of them. They go in here. 2 more. Oh, I got an achievement. What's that for? For 100 items. Oh, I always knew I was a helpful chappy. Look at me. Look at me tidying up the auction house. Free of charge. I'm not getting paid for this. It's a labor of love. I'm doing it because I love... No, I'm not. I'm being held here at one point. There's an invisible wizard following me from behind. He's like, tidy up this mess or say goodbye to your mushroom head. I think the biggest mistake you can make in a game like this is locking on to one particular type of item and then just searching for that item exclusively at the exclusion of everything else that's around you, which, by the way, is exactly what I'm doing right now. But it's probably not the best idea. Where does this go? What is this? Warm heart. Some kind of axe. It doesn't go into any of the racks over here. It doesn't go into here or here. And it doesn't go on the wall. Where does this freaking go? Oh, over here. Right, axes. It's literally got... Oh, there's pictures here, dude. Oh my gosh. Hammers, swords. Ado. I'm a bit slow, sorry. I think me mum dropped me on my head. Last week. Last week. So we got Vaithral Lash. We've also got Grave Mistake. I like this one. Grave Mistake. Let's summon these in. My spell has rejuvenated itself. That's a cool looking sword. Quite like that one. Little bit of a shame there's no zoom in on the stuff that you're holding. I wouldn't mind zooming in and inspecting some of these things. They look kind of cool. I mean, there might be. I don't usually read the instructions for anything, which is probably why I never know what I'm doing. Oh, that goes over here, you fool. Got another kind of hammer. The Grand Tinker's Hammer. And all these axes. They go over into the axe rack. Yes, I know that now. I'm a changed man. 4 axes, it seems. So that's a pretty easy task to complete. Very nice. Grey edge in, and... Oh, another one of Gringrave. Didn't I have that in the rack? I thought... Oh, no, I didn't? Oh, okay. Looked a little bit like that one over here. What's it called? The Fell Rift. Gringrave. This is a spooky looking sword. I like it. It's got a face on it. Look. Skull. Skeletor face. So, like, I'm at... 23 minutes now, as you can see by the obnoxiously large. Can I shrink that? I don't think I can. That's a bit of a shame. It's pretty big. Anyway, whatever. 23, 24 just about minutes into this right now, so, you know, 26 minutes to complete the shop is a little bit of a stretch, unless you're able to compress time and, I don't know, manipulate time, unless you've got a TARDIS up here. Oh, look at this. Sword of Howling Ice. Sword of Howling Fire. Nifty, bro. They're like the same thing, only different. This is the yin of this one's yang, and this is also fully stocked. This is the most normal sword here, the Steel Strike. You know, for those vanilla people out there who just like to keep it classy. Stay classy, San Diego. Where does this go? Demon Shard. There's nowhere to put this. Isn't this a sword? Looks like one. Is there another sword rack that I have? Are these swords? Oh. Okay. Steel horn also. Pop that one in there. Got the old iron strike blade. How many more types have I got? 3 probably. This is also a new one. Iron fang. I haven't placed one of those down yet, so now there's 2 more swords that I'm yet to locate amidst all of this kerfuffle. Here's one also, Crimson Heart. I really need to improve the recharge on that spell. It's just way too slow. However, let me just Gathering Gale, the complete collection. This should give me enough. Did that? Yeah, that gave me 11 swirlies, so now, boink. Now the cooldown is 100 seconds instead of 120. So I've shaved 20 seconds off the total recharge time. Not really great, but I'm not really great either. So there you go. Got something in common. Found the last sword as well. Copper-clad blade. So that's all of the... Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. I think this might also be for swords. Damn. Is this a sword? Violet Reaper. Yeah, there are a lot of swords. There's probably more swords than everything else in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 10, plus 6, 16, plus 6, 22 different kinds of swords. That's variety. For the man and or woman who likes to kill their enemies a different way every other day. Like Sean Connery, he likes to kill his enemies with kindness. Because he's a lover, not a fighter. We've also got the Rune Blade of Eldor over here. Got some nice looking potions as well. Fancy. What the hell is this? Buddy. Is he from Teddy's Haven? I don't know. I played that for like a whole 3 seconds, so I'm not too sure. More axes over here. We've got so many different kinds. Only one of them I've completed so far. Unless, of course, I were to use my spell, but for something with 4 slots, it seems somewhat wasteful. What is this? This is the Edgelord. Ha ha ha. Clever. Where does this even go? This is tiny. Is that what this rack is for? Is this for little daggers? Oh, this is a dagger rack. All right, I'll edgelord this up. Boom, 5 blades. Nice, dude. Nice. I've got a lot of money as well. 107. What can I use it for? Increase my backpack, run faster, jump, grab further away. I don't know how any of these would be beneficial to me, honestly. Carry capacity, I suppose, but I need 13 more items before I can unlock the next level of that. Is this a new one? Crystal Heart? I think it might be. I don't recall seeing that. What I like, though, about these weapons in general in this game is that even though there are a few that look kind of similar, I'm not getting confused, which is, honestly, that's monumental for me. Because confusion's my middle name. If there's any chance for confusion, regardless of how small it is, I'm gonna get confused. But I feel clever for a change. You know, this game ain't making me This game ain't making me feel stupid. I mean, no more than usual. No more than I already make myself feel just by existing. Shard Seer. Let's pop that there. This green one, Tinker Hue, that was on this side. This is a Featherwood. This is a new kind of bow that I have not picked up, and then I'm just going to... No, I'm not going to summon that to my hand. That would be a waste. Demon Shard over here. You know what? I'm gonna summon the gang, the whole collection. I got an achievement for that. For like what? 25 shelves in total. Nice. Another kind of bow. Is this... That's a Featherwood. Steel Horn Sword. Pop this bad boy over here on the rack. I don't know. I picked that up, didn't I? I threw it, I picked it up and I threw it. And then I walked back and I go, oh, where did this come from? All right, got the Nighthorn Bow, Sapphire Vanguard, Infernal Recurve, Support Main. Oh, where do the staffs go? Is there a staff shelf around here? I can't see it though. It's got to be over here. And oh, no, it's not here. Does it go in this rack by any chance? It doesn't. And it doesn't go here. These are all swords. These are hammers. These are knives. These are bows. So where... Here, perhaps? No. So where are we putting our support stuff? Where do our clerics, paladins, and shamans... Where do they shop at? I can't see anywhere for a staff. You know what? Oh, wait. No, that's not... That's for bows. You know what? I'm going to cheat. I'm going to summon them all into my hand. So there are 6. And then I'm going to send them out on... No, but no. I wanted to see where they went. They just went somewhere by themselves and I had no idea where they went. Where the hell did they go? What? I don't know where they went. I can't even see them. Oh wait, they're over here. This is the healing area. I looked at this though and it was like, no, it doesn't. Oh my gosh. I'm so stupid, dude. It's all good though. I mean, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? You only got what you got. Something else I like is that the game doesn't let you mix stuff in areas that it's not supposed to be. So you can't accidentally go and load up some similar looking swords in the same place. If you tried to do that, the game would be like, no, just stop. Get some help. Oh, see, and look, and then it shows the little thing and you know, oh, I actually needed to put that here. Got the Violent Reaper, all 5 collected to put with the existing 1 over here to give us a total of 6. Now, hilariously, we've only done 192 items so far out of a total of 4,066, which is insane. I'm sitting here feeling like, oh, I'm nearly done. And then I look at the number and I go, oh, what the poop? Not even close, which is pretty wild because honestly, I was starting to feel like I was on the home stretch. I was like, man, it's because I saw somebody finish it in 26 minutes. My perception of time and expectation has been very heavily skewed in the direction of I cheated the hell out of this game and made it to the top of the leaderboard in 26 minutes. But I am an honest man and I am doing this, you know, the old-fashioned way with spells and sorcery. I don't even know how you could cheat in this game, to be honest. Unless you just modified the timer, like an old bodgy jalopy, a sloppy jalopy from the 1950s. This stuff is called permadeath, dude. This is a freaking scythe. How funny that it goes over here in what I thought was the healing area. Permadeath. That seems a little bit weird. Early access branch. Oh, that's funny. Early access branch. Hilarious. Hilarious. I love it. Let me put all the early access branches in here. Boom, boom, boom. Just running around, collecting random weapons off the floor. Oh, got some steel-clad blades as well over here that I could use. Have I got enough money to... I do. I can increase my carry capacity. So now I can hold 9, which means that now I can actually pick both of these up. Splendid. I think these are actually a new kind of sword. I've got copper-clad over there. This is steel-clad. And this is one of those frozen axes. Cold Heart. Did I not place one of these over here, I think? Yeah. That's the Cold Heart and Steel Strike. That's the nice vanilla sword that we found earlier. Razor Jaw. This is an axe, I believe, that is new. I haven't got any of those down. Steel Thorn. The Steel Thorn in my side. Where the hell are you, turd? Here. Ye Old Shield Cleaver. That's a new one. The Briar Axe. I think this is also a new one that I haven't got anywhere else. And the Sapphire Vanguard. The weapon area it's filling up very, very quickly. Of course, there's still tons of daggers that I haven't even seen. I don't know how they're managing to hide from me so well. But, gotta get onto them. Oh, the Lag Spike. That's cute. Where the hell do the wands go? Oh, fudge. Maybe over here in these little... Maybe this is for a wand. Yeah, okay, so these are our little wands and maces and stuff. You know, the more I run around, the more I realize increasing run speed actually isn't a terrible idea. At all. Barnacle Fang, that's a new one. It's not a terrible idea at all. I think that's probably actually a pretty decent thing to invest some points into, I'd say. Which I think after putting down one more item, I can now juice up my speed, Fleetfoot. Boink. Increase sprint speed 25%. Now let's have a look. Am I faster than before? I see the world as a blur. I just kind of drift through it. I am the human astigmatism. Divine Intervention. Found another little wand. I'll just summon them all in, save myself the hassle of needing to locate the rest of them. Aha! Crescent Cutter. Finally, another dagger. Crazy. I've only found 2 after all this time. How very roguelike of you, you sneaky little dagger you. You'll make some thief very happy. Completed the Sapphire Vanguards. Very nice. They're all done now as well. Crescent of Dawn. I think that's finally the last blade that we've yet to find the type of. They're all full now. All of the sword racks now have at least one of each inside of them. So we know now what we're looking for. Now we just got to find them all scattered all over the place. Honestly, this store's floor is a pretty accurate representation of just the clutteredness of my brain, of my mind. This is how I think. I've got berries over here. Rocks over there. And the venereal lash completed over here. Awesome. That's another swirly whirly to add to my collection. I think this might be the last stave. The release branch. The early access branch, the release branch, the support main, and the permadeath. Wonderful. I just found another frickin' A dagger starter stabber. Adorable. Adorable. Oh. Just got an achievement for placing 250 items. My gosh, how efficient am I? 250 items. It only took me 50 minutes. So, you know, if 1,000 is that times that by 4, it will only take me 16 hours to finish this. Wonderful. Not like I've got anything else to do with my life. Check this little bad boy out. The Dragon's Regret. That is a pretty cool... Hold on. 3? I was pretty sure I picked up all 5. What the fudge? Oh. I thought I had the whole set. Anyway, pretty cool looking wand. That's all I've got to say. 1 hour in now, and I feel like I've hit the inevitable wall that I always hit where I'm just like, what am I doing with my life? The weight of my life choices always seem to catch up with me around the 1 hour mark in every video. I'm like, what am I doing? What am I freaking doing here, running around tidying up an imaginary shop when my entire house is in complete, total, and utter disarray? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What am I doing? I don't even freaking know anymore, dude. I don't even know if I care. The Twig of Destiny. Oh, this fancy little thing. It's got a mushroom growing on it. That's cute. I'm cute. Okay, Infernal Recurve. I've got 12 swirly whirlies now. Let me have a look. So I need 22 to go to level 3. That's pretty hectic. Arcane Sight. 11. I don't know. I think at this point I probably just hold on to my points. I just hold on to them. I don't spend them. And do I make myself jump higher? Additional jumps. Why would I need additional jumps? Like how... Why do I want to do that? Why don't I want to just keep jumping around the place? I don't think I do. I mean, it's tempting. Bouncing around the shop doesn't sound terrible. I just don't know how beneficial it's going to be. New dagger also. Mountain Dew Edge. This dagger is making me thirsty. Fudge, dude. Fudge. Oh, there, I found the last one. Look at all these. They're all tiny little things now. They're berries and potions and crystals and little books. Gosh, going from these big things to those tiny ones is going to be an absolute nightmare. That's going to be a challenge and a half. I do like a little bit of a challenge though, just a bit. And I'm also very much so at the tail end of picking up every single weapon and putting it back in its place. It's almost fully done. Look, let me take you down here and give you a quick look. The axes are almost all stocked. The swords are almost all done. The daggers, kind of. The bows, pretty much almost all done. These all done except for one. It's looking pretty organized. A place for everything and everything in its place. And I'm having a nervous breakdown. I'm such an organized chappy. Crappy chappy. Crapped in my nappy. My nappy. Imagine if I wore a nappy. That would be... It's not a terrible idea, actually. I wouldn't need to get up to go to the toilet mid-recording. I could just sit here and just... poop my way to the end of the video. Starter stabber. Found the other little stabby. You know what? I'm going to summon them all into my hand because I'm a lazy man. There we go. Pop these two on there also. And the Grand Tinker's Hammer, the last one on the two-handed weapons. Beauty. Skullbiter. Last one. Hearthguard Axe. Where is it? It should be around here somewhere. Here it is. Another one complete. That brings me up to a total of 19 swirly whirlies. 3 more. And then I can upgrade my magic spell to the next level. This will give me one of those points. This will not quite give me another one, almost. How about these bows? Nope. This one will though. That's another one right there. One more to go. Here it is. Booyah! Time to upgrade Gathering Gale one more time. Down from 120 to 80 now. About a minute and a half between every proc of my spell, which hilariously, I have hardly used. I keep forgetting to use it. I think I just kind of feel like, what's the point of using it when I've almost, you know, done at least half of the collection and then so I just keep running around like a dum-dum. Not finding anything and not using my spell. All good though. Where the heck does the Iron Fang go? Iron Fango, oh, there. Grim Fandango. Iron Fango, Grim Fandango. Barnacle Blade, here it go. Couple more weapons over here. It seems like almost all of the remaining weapons are just over in this corner. It's exceedingly swole with weapons. That does not go there, you buffoon. You baboon. Open your eye. Oh, wow. Funny that the next one I had was the one that actually went there. Huh, what are the chances? Another one of the last bows for that category. That's another point right there. Shield cleaver. Is this the fourth one for this? Looking for a bronze blade. That's the third. No, in the shelf, not on the shelf. And this one right here. Where does this flippin' go? There. Nice. Achievement. What's that for? Help restore the shop by completing 50 shelves with every item in its place. Honestly, think of how much time would be saved if I didn't keep hesitating to use my magic and actually just used it every time I thought, maybe now's a good time to use my magic. I keep holding on to it, as though it's some kind of scarce resource that I'm never going to get back. Anyway, steel-clad blade completed. This is the featherwood bow. I think this is also... that's another one completed. Nighthorn, almost. The iron fang... that is that one. That's almost done. Now we've got the fire blade thing. Warm heart. Another axe. Skull taker. Skull taker. Where is skull taker? Here it is. Nighthorn. Okay, Nighthorn actually is completed now. And the twig of destiny. Oh, my destiny is contained within the confines of this mushroom twig. Don't know what I'm talking about. Somebody help me. This is the completion to the scythe set over here. All four of these. All four of those. All four of those, and now all four of those too. The magic section over here is nearly completely done. Not quite, but not too far off. Also, this is the final bronze blade for the shield cleaver. There is one more axe here with a green handle. Where does this cheeky bad boy go? Somewhere around here, doesn't it? Oh, here. Right, complete. The iron strike, also complete. And the rune blade of Eldor, also complete. I mean, at this point, I feel like I could just be like, hey, look at this complete. Hey, look at this complete. But, you know, it's just happening every second now. It's, at least in the weapons department, there is an exponential number of swirly whirlies pouring into my pockets for shelves that I am completing consecutively, one after another. Very fast also. I'm picking up the fourth of pretty much... well, almost. Pretty much every set. The Twig of Destiny. Still got one more of those somewhere. Do I? Yeah, still one more. Well, you know what? I'm lazy. Give me the last one. And then, where is it? There it is. And I also found this cute little knife, Hot Fix. It's called the Hot Fix. Isn't that funny? Because it's like a burning little dagger. Hot Fix. Oh, so hilarious. Sean Connery is so funny. That's why the ladies love him. Because he's very handsome, but also he's a little bit humorous too. It's a good combination. The 1-2 combo. Hot Fix goes in there. Very nice. And this goes in there. I think I'm actually holding in my clammy little mitts. Ah, cheeky bugger. The last remaining weapons in the entire place. I feel like they're all inside of my hands right now. There's the lag spike. Have I got anything else for this area? These are all blades. I've got endless amounts of axes. Oh, I've got one bow. So now all of the bows are done. Every single one has been completed. I have the crescent cutter. I'm going to summon the last one into my hand. So the daggers are done too. Now this red-handled one is the last one for the razor jaw. This icy one is the last one for the cold heart. Copper-clad blade, also the last one. Iron Fang, the last. Skull Taker, that's the last two. This is also the last. Seems like the axes are, yeah, they're all done. The swords, they're all done except for Magma Heart. These are all done. All right, let's get Magma Heart out of the way. Let's use our spell to find the last one, which is lying over here. Somehow I missed it. I need to get my eyes checked, I think. And every single weapon, including staffs, daggers, staves, scythes, dual-handed weapons, all done. So now, with them done, with the ore done, with the dragon eggs done, all we have left is this horrendous mess right here. What do I go on to next? Probably the octopus mushroom. Where the hell does this go? What even is this? I would have no idea where this thing goes. I would be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Oh, I thought it went on that. If I wasn't curious though, what even is this? I've got to find it. I've got to find the place for this thing. I need to figure out what it is. I mean, it looks like the kind of thing that would go onto here. Textiles. No, it doesn't. Textiles. What a stupid thing to say. Are you stupid? Yes, I am. I am so stupid. This doesn't have a place. It's placeless. It's homeless. It's not a vegetable. What is it? What is this, dude? Oh, here. It's a little... What are these toys? Oh, these are toys. Oh, damn. Strategic turtle. Is he... Here's a toy as well. Oh, I see. They're little character things. How good is that? We've got the impulsive turtle, the strategic turtle. Well, I'm going to strategically and impulsively place them next to each other. There's a joyful turtle too. Oh my gosh, how many different kinds of turtles have we got? Well, I absolutely need them all to be together, you know? And what is this? What is this thing called? This is the... It's called P. This is called P. Put P over here. Now I suppose we should find poo. Smart turtle. Wow. We got how many are there? Let me summon them. I'll summon a total of 9, but I feel like, yeah, there's more than 9. There's probably 12. Exclusive catapult? That does not go here. Well, then where does it go? Where else? Oh, siege weapons. Oh, wow. Okay, little siege toys over here. So there's vehicles. There's characters. I think these must be from the Teddy's Haven game. Surely. What is this? Deep water breathing potion. Oh. I always find myself in deep water. Maybe I should buy one. A limited run ballista. Nice. Running around looking for these though in this pile of stuff is probably an exercise in futility though, I imagine. I mean, you do stumble across some of them, but like actually finding one intentionally, it's like trying to look for a needle in a haystack. Still, I got a few. I got a strategic turtle. I got Pippin Bark. I got the high-speed ram, 2 of them, another Pippin Bark, another P, another Pippin Bark, a strategic turtle, and a mini trebuchet. A mini trebuchet. Let's increase our backpack size, so now we can carry up to 11. That's good. That means we can summon way more, which also means that I think now I could probably summon the entire amount of these. I've got 11, there's one there already. 12 in total. Easy. So I found something called Theodore Barrington. I think he deserves a top shelf. We found Space Maria, whoever the heck that is. Another mini catapult to... what the heck? Is this different? Oh, that's an exclusive catapult. This is a mini catapult. All right, they're different. So we've got those ones over there. Another high-speed ram, Space Maria, strategic turtle, Maria, octopus mushroom. I don't know why I'm rearranging things. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I'm kind of pursuing aesthetic satisfaction. I don't know. I want it to look nice, which is really weird because I usually don't give a damn. I don't know. I feel like perhaps I'm a little bit over-invested in this entire process. And my progress now seems largely dictated by the recharging of my spells, because I can't really do much without them unless I just stare at the floor and just walk step by step and pick up anything that, you know, I actually need. But there's a lot of crap on the floor. You know what I've just realized? I've just realized that there's actually another shelf on this side, which is a bit weird. You'd imagine that they'd kind of be on the same side together, but they're not. So let's put the minis on one side and the stupid things, and the exclusives on the other side. This is also a mini. Yeah, I think it looks better like that. Oh, and I've got these two as well. Another mushroom octopus and a frickin', what's this? Impulsive turtle. I think I'll also just summon in all of these. Come on, let's phone it in. Strategic turtle, get on my shelf and give me that swirly whirly I need to upgrade my spell. 1 minute cooldown now. Chat, 1 minute. All right, another Theodore, a joyful turtle. Oh, man. If only my spell were available, I could summon in, I could phone in the whole lot of them. Anyway, we've got some more ballistas. We've got another impulsive turtle. I wonder what he feels impulse to do. What does this guy feel compelled to do? How is he impulsive? I need more information. Early purchase battering ram. You know, as I try to put stuff over there from this side, I realize maybe, just maybe, extending my reach, which is in this book, probably is a better idea than I gave it credit for. Can I reach over here now? I still can't. Okay, that was a waste of money. I'm a waste of money. Let's phone in the joyful turtles. They're all done as well. We need one more impulsive turtle to complete that collection. I'm surprised how quick we got through. Well, yeah, not through all of the toys, but we're getting through there. Oh, hops. Where does this guy go? We don't even... Oh yeah, we do have some spare shells. What am I talking about? So we've actually got animals and characters. Maybe this should be maybe this should be the animal shelf. In that case, I'll take my rams from here and I'll pop them all on that side. Crazy that we've got 4 shelves just for turtles. So I found this and I thought this goes onto here, but actually this is Theodore Barrington and this is Teddy Bear. There's 2 different kinds. I don't know. I'm confused now. Is there going to be an entire shelf dedicated to these dogs? Like there are turtles? I guess time will tell. But one thing I'm struggling to rationalize is why I would bother putting any more points into any abilities besides the Gathering Gale and perhaps 1 point into the other abilities just to have them activated. Because I've only put 1 point into everything else and I've dumped all of my other points into Gathering Gale. And by and large, it seems to be really the only thing that makes sense. I feel dumb. There's one more of these somewhere right in front of me and I can't see it. Why? Where is it? Where is Space Maria? There she is. There she is, hiding under 2 potions, sneaky lady. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, thank you for the achievement. 500 items placed on shelves. Let's phone in the remaining rabbits. How many have we got? We've got 5 more. Chuck them on the shelf, so it's 6 there. Probably 6 here as well. Also, last impulsive turtle. Booyah. So I imagine when we upgrade this one more time, it's going to drop another 20 seconds to 40. I would have liked like 4. 4 seconds would have suited me better. Oh, good though. Let me run around like a high-speed ram and pick up the remaining high-speed rams, of which there are 1. And it's already in here. Where is it? Sneaky thing. Why is it so hard to see things? Is this a me thing? There it is. Its butt sticking out. Ain't nothing but a me thing, baby. Somehow, we still have 3 platforms that we haven't put anything on. 3 characters or creatures that we haven't yet found, which is very surprising because I feel like I've seen pretty much everything that there is to see at this point. Let's have a look up here in the magic section. I haven't walked through here yet. Any toys over here? Oh, we found another mushroom octopus. Ah, potion. Oh no, that's a potion. I thought that was some kind of robot. And then over here next to the weapons, I also do not see anything. How strange. What am I even looking for? Not to worry, Thorlar has been completed. Oh, do I need 1 more P? I need 1 more P. Well, where's the last P? Here it is. It's a hard one to pick up. Got it. Everything on the shelf here is done. Except that there's 3 that I can't even find. Some of these books are interesting. Gem of the Season. What's this one? Dragon Survival. It's a shame you can't... I mean, I know I said before it'd be nice if you could look at stuff, but I like how the crystal in the middle kind of, you know, reflects differently when you move the book around, but having something on the front cover would have been nice, I think. There's not even anything on the spine. How are you supposed to know what you're reading? This one has something. I don't know what it says. Questionably poetical works. I mean, we're at 1 hour 33 now, so the dude that did it in 26 seconds, round of applause to you. Oh, I found one. It's a squid. Squid man. Damn, dude. That guy freaking hiding well. Well, there's 6 of him, so he's fully done. Now I've just got to figure out what these 2 are. How good would it be if you could just pick up these potions and slam them? Potion of Arcane Endurance. You just drink one, and then your spell recharges in like 3 seconds. How good would that be? I wouldn't mind being able to buy potions that just have, you know, single-use potions that you can, you know, aid you on your quest for optimal organization, for tickling that OCD sense. My OCD sense is tingling. I better tickle it with a potion of arcane endurance. I am carefully tiptoeing through here, looking for signs of something that may exhibit life. Something that looks like a life form. A creature. A monster, an animal, a person. I don't care. I just need 1 more game. Just 1. Is this corn sentient? Dude. Radical turtle power. That's so cool. I think that's the coolest thing in the whole place that I've found so far. Radical turtle power. Gnarly turtle power, dude. Yeah. Bang, 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 bang. I don't know what bang, 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 bang has to do anything, but this is a cool potion. All right, I'll just yeet it over there. Still nothing that looks like a creature, though. I'm stumped. I am well and truly stumped. I have failed to locate what I'm looking for. I suppose we'll just have to come back to it once, you know, we've cleared up even more of the stuff on the floor, which leads me to the next question, which is, what do I tackle next? I've still got books. I've still got... What else have I got? A seemingly endless amount of potions. Tons of vegetables and fruits and berries. some crystals, tufts of hair. Wow. Wheels of cheese. Wheel of lunar cheese. What the heck? Looks like a moldy marshmallow. Oh, I freaking found it. Mouse of house iron. Oh my flippin' goodness. Hold on, 2 more. Oh, I for some reason thought there was 1 more. So there's another one. Oh no. I thought I was ready to move out of here. Dang. Oh, I was feeling real happy after that. I'm like, oh dang, I found a mouse. And now the game's just like, haha. And now find 1 more. Stupid. And I'm like, I can't. I've looked everywhere. I mean, I really can't. You can check the times. When I started searching for something, it's probably been like 30 minutes running around looking for that little thing. And I only found it on accident. And now there's 1 more. And I mean, if it was here, I probably would have found it, right? And whatever it is, there's either 6 or 12 of them. So it's not like there's just 1. There should be quite a few of them. And I haven't seen any. So either every single one of them is conveniently buried under a pile of other stuff. It looks nothing like an actual thing. It's very small, or I need to book an appointment with Specsavers. Yeah, okay, dude, let's move on. Let's move on for now. Oh, is this a person? Oh, that's a potion. Damn, I thought that was some guy with a cape. I'm starting to see things now. All right, let's go with this. Whatever this is. Textiles. Wool, hair, and cloth, by the look of it. I don't think this is going to be that hard. Famous last words, probably. Well, here's a wimble tuft. Let me wimble tuft a whole bunch of this into my hands. Like that. And place it on the shelf. Not enough. There's got to be 12. I only found 11. I really, really need to upgrade this damn carry capacity, dude. How much do I need to do it? I need 250. 250, bro. Hot dang, that's a lot. That's another 129 items that I need to put back in their correct place before I can afford the backpack upgrade. Oh, I feel like this is where it really slows down. I had it easy. I had it easy starting with huge items. And now that all the big items are gone and I'm left with these little pieces of crap scattered all over the floor, I feel scattered. I'm just like, oh, I don't know what to do, laddie. Maybe I'll accidentally fall on one of these axes head first. So I'm putting all my different kinds of tuft in their places. We've got some wool over here as well. I'm just picking up whatever and then placing it into the correct place when I get back. It's going to be way too time consuming to lock onto one particular thing. Unless, of course, I just, summon them. But yeah, I could summon this Ember Tuft, actually. I've already got 1 on the shelf. So if I get 11, that should be a full set. And because I can't be bothered waiting for this, I'll use my arcane sight to find the last one, which is all I needed. Yes, massive waste, I know. Maybe not. Maybe not entirely. We wouldn't have come over here probably for a while. And because we did, we found all of this extra stuff. Scale, is that what it is? Scales. Oh, I thought they were pieces of fabric. These are dragon scales or something. Yeah, look at that Aranaptus scale. Some kind of reptilian clone. It's a reptilian. What is this? This is... Why am I looking at stuff through the wall? My reach has become so effective I can now pull through a frickin' bookshelf. Amazing. So I just got another achievement for curating, what's that, 100 shelves. I've done 100 shelves now. So, been out here putting in work. Almost 2 hours in. I think we've accomplished a decent amount for 2 hours. Obviously not as good as the guy that finished in 26 minutes, but we can't all be that awesome. We've got a Bryanite scale, a Wartle scale, some kind of creature that has 2 different colored scales. Mocha. Oh no, I've got Mocha at the top already, and a Danosaurus scale. Then for this, I'll just summon the remainders. That's another one on this shelf done. Almost all of the tufts are done. We've got Mav Tuft and Jasper Tuft left. Well, here's an interesting thing that I haven't seen yet. Thread. So obviously, if we have a look here, that's where the marshmallows go. Thread here. So funnily, despite running around now for 2 hours, that is the first piece of thread that I've seen, or at least seen and recognized. I don't believe I've seen another thread anywhere. So if a whole shelf of threads can hide themselves that well from me, it's really no surprise that I've failed to find this last little character that has to go over there. Anyway, this shelf over here is coming along really, really well. This is the last scale type right here, the Sorilion scale. The rest of it's pretty much, that's all done. These are half done. I'm kind of just phoning in the remainders of these until I get them all done as well. And occasionally I use this spell when I want to challenge myself and I run around as quickly as I can. It's like playing a game of, it's like having a running race and also playing a game of memory. I'm running around and I'm also going, okay, there's one there, there's one there, there's one over there, and then it disappears and then I go, oh crap, I don't know where any of them are. That's the repeated theme in my experience with this game. But I have found some more threads, so that's kind of cool. Oh, here we go. Here's the wool. There was 2 more, wasn't there? There was one. Is that it? That's not it. That's a different kind. There's another thread. Where were the other wools? They were around here somewhere, damn it. It always happens. Here's one. I can't pick it up. I'm full. I'm full of wool. But regardless, by the time I get back, my spell has regenerated. I'm then able to cast it again. I find the occasional doodad on the floor that I can stuff on the shelf. And I think now I'm... Oh, 44. Okay. We keep upgrading it and then I keep forgetting. I can also... finally upgrade my carry capacity, so now I hold 13. Seeing as 12 is the maximum I've seen on any shelf, that means now we can call in entire shelves in one go. All we need is one item, and then we've got the entire lot. Anyway, I'm very glad to say that now this completes this shelf. Scales, fully complete. All of the wool done. And the tufts of whatever that stuff is also done. So that's another thing that's not that I don't need to sweat over anymore. Then we've got these marshmallows. We've got string. I've done one string over here. And here I think is meant to be dye. Now I've seen a bunch of these lying about the place. This is not... Oh, it is that? Is it? Honeycran buzz. That doesn't sound like a dye. But I'm pretty sure they are. I mean, they look like it anyway. They don't look like potions. Sunapple buzz. There's orange. Now we're probably going to find green, blue, maybe a nice hue of yellow somewhere. I don't know, man. 2 hours in, I'm just talking crap now. I don't have much else to say. I've been in this shop for a number of hours, losing my sanity, trying to find tiny little things that should be obvious but aren't. And, you know, in the beginning, the commentary flows like water from a tap. But after a couple of hours, you're just like, what am I even frickin' doing? What am I even freaking doing, bro? That's what you kind of ask yourself. And again, what am I freaking doing? Why am I not using my spells? That's an even better question. We all know that I can summon an entire lot in one go. Why don't I? That's a question that needs to be studied. We need an answer. Is it because I'm stupid? Probably. Got a nice blue. Where does this go over here? Sky Drop Buzz. And then one more. You know what? Let's do the cheeses as well. That one. That one. That one. That one. Oh, wow. I found all of the colors already. That's pretty cool. Not only do I like my cheese extra moldy, but I love it covered in dust too. Honestly, now it's basically a waiting game of casting the spell, getting every single item, waiting for it to recharge over the span of 1 minute, and then doing it all over again. This is kind of what my life has become now. Then, of course, the occasional... Not that. Then, of course, the occasional sprint through the shop, picking up moldy cheese of various colors, and naturally having the spell run out before I pick them all up, and then just losing my poop. Going, oh, why is my memory not as good as it used to be back in the day, Sonny Jim? Alright, 44 swirly whirlies. That means I can now finally fully max that out. It's a shame that there's not a, a maximum level skill that unlocks like it does in, what's it called? The puzzle gallery one? Anyway, it's fine. Now there's a 40-second recharge on that. So this is a pretty cool looking potion as well. Looks like something out of... Oh, crap. Looks like something out of Sea of Thieves, doesn't it? Like one of them skulls. Ah, well, I mean, you got to find something to pass the time, don't ya? Don't ya? The time meaning the time it takes for your spell to recharge, so you can just tap the button and do nothing. Like this. Oh, I just found all of the orange cheese. I'm so clever. We are coming up though on 25% complete, so that's kind of neat. We're nearly at 1,000 now. I also just realized I haven't been using my homeward spell at all. Why? Like literally not at all, which is unreal. Because I think I've been understanding that spell incorrectly. There's one way to find out. Let me just pick up a whole bunch of different vegetables. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. It may not. But I was thinking that if it does work the way that I'm hoping it does, perhaps it will just take all of these and put them on a shelf that is suitable for this particular item type. So let me just grab kind of like one of everything or two of everything or whatever. And now let me press 3. Look at that. Oh, fudge. I literally had no idea it worked like that. Oh, man. Can you imagine how much time... Can you imagine how much further ahead I would be right now if I had have used that more than once since starting 2 hours ago? My mum always told me, she said, "You're a special boy." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she said, "Oh, don't worry, you'll understand as you get older." I think this is that moment. It's finally suddenly all come into focus. I am indeed special, just not the good kind. Damn, dude, damn. Like, what do I even do now? Now I'm just running around picking up veggies and stuffing them into places. I'm not veggie hunting right now, though. I've got other things that I need to do that take priority over this. So, like, my new thing now, in between waiting for the other spell to recharge, is just running around and collecting stuff and then automatically sending it back home for me to deal with later. See, I just got all of this. I just let it go. Go, ET phone home, and it just all flies around the shop, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna come over here and finish picking up my cheese. Honestly, I feel so dumb that I didn't realize that sooner. I thought you had to have a handful of stuff and it just flew. Hold on, what am I even talking about? Oh yeah, you had a handful of stuff and it flew onto the shelves that you'd already put stuff onto, but no, it literally just flies onto a shelf that's suitable for it, which is unbelievably helpful. I feel real goofy for not figuring that out sooner. Oh well, better late than never, I suppose. 1,000 items on the shelf. I'm such a good person. Actually, you know what? For that homeward spell, I don't even need to be looking for vegetables. I'll just pick up freaking whatever. I just pick up freaking whatever and just have it just yeet itself onto a shelf. And, you know, over the span of the however many hours, there would have been literal hundreds, thousands maybe of items that just got put onto the shelf without me having to do anything. Damn. There certainly is some strategy to these games for sure. Like, if you know how to min-max, you'll be getting through this way quicker than some bozo like me who's just walking around using one spell at a time, staring at his marshmallows and going, "Oh, why is there not a red one?" And, you know, in doing that, it also gives you an idea of where to put the stuff when you finally come to a shelf that you haven't yet tackled. You know, like I've got a jar of jam over here and I've got books on the shelf. I didn't put them there. And I've got a couple of potions over here. So, you know, stuff is finding its own place in the world, which is really nice. It's great. I don't care. I'm ready to be done with this magic shop. Can we just get a move on, please? Let's just get everything into its place. Another random collection of junk that I can now send home. Off it goes. Potions, books, jam, all sorts of stuff. And as soon as here it is. As soon as I summon the last lot of Sunapple buzzers, that is this entire shelf also completed, which gives me one more swirly. And with that swirly, I will spend it on homeward, reducing the cooldown by 15 seconds. Also just realized I've got tons of inventory space. So the bigger the inventory, the more stuff I can pick up, the more stuff I can send via homeward. That's definitely going to be useful. I've now got a capacity of 15. So every 1.5 minutes, 15 items will automatically find themselves onto a shelf. Super useful. And as for me, what I'm doing with my life right now, I've spontaneously decided to collect various kinds of jam off the floor. They also have more than 12. There's 15 jams. So now that I can carry 15, I can also call in an entire collection of jam if inventory space permits. You know what I find really funny though? You spend so much time learning a game, you know, as though you're somehow improving your life by learning this information, only to finish playing it and to never play it again. And then you're like, oh, what do I do with all of that brain capacity that I just wasted on an imaginary magic shop floating in the sky that I'm never going to play ever again? And after that thought, you move on to the next one and you do it all over. So the next practical step is probably potions. There are just so many of them. All of this, all of this, all of these, all of these, this side, and also this side. There is a literal crap ton. And then the rest is just crystals and then books over there. And then amazingly, oh yes, and the remainder of the vegetables. And then amazingly, after doing all of that, I think we're pretty much done. Now it sounds easy, but there are still, you know, almost 3,000 items that are on the floor here. Somehow we're going to make it happen. And I feel like we're going to make it happen fast. Got to go fast, man. I mean, the more things we put into their place, the more swirlies we get, the more powerful our skills become, the more often we can use them, the quicker we get through this ordeal. Honestly, the speed that I'm blazing through this now is kind of comical. every 40 seconds, one shelf gets fully loaded up by items that I've summoned into my hands from the ether. Then how long? Every 90 seconds, once I upgrade that, probably every 60 seconds maybe, 15 items are making their way onto a shelf. No matter, where they are, they're just kind of ending up over there in the correct place. And with all of these items going onto the shelves exponentially faster than they have been previously, I can now finally see what's on the floor a little bit better, yet hilariously have still failed to find that one toy or character that seems to be missing from... Hold on. And look, it hasn't even teleported onto the shelf yet. So like I haven't picked one up on accident and home-ordered it back to the shelf. It's just out here in the wild somewhere. Somewhere. I wonder what it is. Anyway, let me just pick up another random collection of items that I will now homeward onto their shelf around the store, helping to make my life that little bit less miserable. Jam is fully done. A lot of the vegetables have found their way onto a shelf, even though I haven't done any of it. The potions are stacking up as well. This one seems to be getting nice and full over here also. Still got a fair bit of space over here. This one's got a couple on there. I think the only downside about having stuff automatically go onto a shelf is that you don't know where things have been put. So if you were to pick up a bunch of stuff and place it on a new shelf, you run the risk of kind of doubling up, putting the same potion in two different slots, occupying a slot for something else. And you wouldn't really know unless you went around and checked everything. Now, I've accumulated 331 gold coins that I don't really have any use for. Extended reach. I mean, I'm not really picking anything up with my hands anymore. My hands have become redundant. I'm not really jumping. I mean, I guess I could run a little bit faster. I suppose I'll do that twice. So now my sprint speed is 75% faster. Is it though? It's pretty quick, isn't it? It's pretty fast now. So fast that I can't actually see anything, so I don't know how useful that is. In fact, it's so fast that I actually don't like how fast it is. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I'd rather turn it off and just walk casually through the shop than have like this. Hey, look at that. Got another achievement. Help restore the shop by completing 150 shelves with every item in its place. Look at this. As your wizard's tea brew. It's like a teacup. That's cool. I think the only use for sprint really is when you use this spell and you just need to get from one side to the other really quick before it runs out. That's when it comes in handy, but if you're actually looking for things on the floor, nah. Alright, time to put some more points into Homeward, reducing the cooldown now to 75 seconds. And another achievement, 1500 items. I told you, the speed now, exponentially, it's just like, vroom. It's going quick now. I feel like we're going to be through this pretty soon. Still no idea what that toy is on the shelf. It's still empty. I wonder if maybe it's just a placeholder that never got filled. Because I mean, surely with the number of things that we've picked up on purpose or just coincidentally, something would have ended up there, right? Right? I mean, how has it avoided having anything end up on it for so long? And I picked up so much. Thousands of items even. Well, 1,500. I mean, whatever, right? Whatever, I don't really care. I'm just running around, grabbing stuff, summoning them into my hands, picking up another cluster of things, homeward bounding them back home. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. This is where it kind of gets boring, you know, not really doing anything. Still, I'd rather be finishing it nice and quick and dirty, cheap and nasty, than, I can't imagine anyone doing this without spells. Oh my gosh. I mean, I hate myself, but not that much. I'll put my favorite collection of little Sea of Thieves skull potions here. I've got a whole bunch of fours. I don't know how these ended up here. Maybe these are fours as well. I guess I'll extend my reach as well. Got to find something to spend the money on. Oh, shucks. All right. Potion of Resolute Heroism. I feel like testing myself. I'm going to try and find that without using magic. I believe I can. Oh, turtle power. Stuff. I'm using magic on this. How many turtle powers are there? 6. They're awesome, dude. Them and the skull. I like them a lot. They're very cool. But boy, oh boy, I can't wait for this to be done. Dang, dude. I hate when I get to the point where I feel like I'm just kind of dribbling for the sake of saying something. I mean, what can I say? This book's small. This is a... get off my screen. This is a small book. This is a medium-sized book. And this book is big. So now, as a means of passing time and also retaining what little skerricks of sanity are left in my head, I thought I'll just kind of come over here and put some books on the shelf. You know, you gotta pass the time somehow. Some of them are already on there, so, you know, we just have a look. We go, oh, is this book there? And if it is, we add to it. If it's not, then we put it on another shelf. Riveting stuff, honestly. Book of Destinies. Spoilers ahead. That's wrong. The Book of Desires again, 5 more minutes. These covers have nothing to do with the actual book. That's silly. I accidentally just hit recover lost items, and now there are floating potions and potatoes everywhere. I don't know what happened here. I didn't realize I had any lost items or lost potatoes, but apparently I did. The lost potato I never knew I needed until I saw it levitating before my face. Anyway, now I am exclusively picking up books. It doesn't matter what book, I'm just picking them all up so that I get a cluster of 15. Then, you know, every 75 seconds or whatever it is, I send them over to the bookshelves, and before I know it, the entire shelf will be done. It seems like there is nowhere for this book to go down, which means that somewhere inside of all of this, I've come and put a book on a shelf and have, I think, doubled up. I just can't find the book that's actually taking up the space. Oh, it's this. It's this bloody book. Stupid thing. Damn it. Well, that was about another 15 minutes that I'll never get back, just trying to find one book that I foolishly misplaced. Typical me, so on brand. Oh, now I can't find a place to put this one. The automatic spell isn't working anymore, so there's even more doubles. What have I done? Oh, dang, dude. This is turning out to be a nightmare. The bookshelf is a nightmare. How have I messed this up so badly? Bah, concerningly symmetrical. Concerningly sneaky, more like it. It seems pretty crazy to me, though, that we're still more than 2,000 items away from completing this. Like, where are the 2,000 items that I've got to put on the shelves? Because if I have a look around, it seems like the majority of the shop, besides the potions, are completed. Most of the books are up, all the weapons are up, all the vegetables almost. I don't know, dude. 2,000. 2,000 items on the bloody floor. Where are they all? Oh no, it's happened again. Another book that I can't find a place to put. What have I done here? How is this so catastrophically messed up? Oh, the burb. Stupid burb. It's not just radical turtle power. There's also honorable turtle power. I wonder how many others there are. Hey, look at that. I got the achievement for 2,000 items. Great. This is really slowed down. Now it's just a case, as I said, of waiting for spells to recharge and then use them again. I guess I've got enough points now to reduce the cooldown of Homeward by an additional 15 seconds. Still, this is taking so long. I mean, what do I say? What do I do? Do it without spells. That might be your suggestion. But then my answer would be why. And another achievement, 200 shelves done. Oh, this is me. Feigning, giving a damn. I'm also so wealthy at this point that I don't even know what to use my money on anymore. I've just got so much of it. My reach is now 200%. You know what? Oh, I've only got two. I'll add another jump. Absolutely don't need it. Now I can double jump around my shop. Exactly what I never thought I needed. And definitely don't. But anyway, how is this even possible? How have I managed to miss the remaining figure all this time? There mustn't be any. Surely not. I mean, the floor is now 50% more empty. I'm pretty sure there's just nothing. Honestly, I would be surprised if there was something underneath all this that I just failed to see all this time. After 3 hours, 3.5 hours almost. They are probably going to be my famous last words as I very soon step on it and go, oh, silly me. It was here all along. Oh, fudge. Nearly the entire bookshelf is complete. Damn, that was definitely worthwhile. Well, that means that I can now fully max out that. Now we're down to 45, we're down to 40. So at the 3 hour, 33 minute mark, every single vegetable, excluding the berries, is on the shelf, except for the purple cauliflowers, which, with a little bit of magic, and we'll use to locate just over here. And yeah, that's all of the vegetables. Now we just have berries. We've got 4 rows of berries and stuff. So this one, and also this one. But with the power of magic, this will not take more than a couple of moments. Still utilizing the Homeward spell as best I can by picking up whatever I run over the top of. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to pick things up when there's not that many things on the floor, but when I do, I automatically send them to wherever the hell they come from. I may as well use some of my points to power up Arcane Sight, as there is literally nothing else for me to put points into at this point. I also have a lot of money. I'm going to use it to increase my reach even further. Wow. That's pretty far. That's very far. Oh yeah, fearless turtle power. So now radical turtle power, honorable turtle power, and fearless turtle powder. Awesome. Another achievement, 2,500 items on the shelf. Getting closer now. Only 1,500 to go. I am bored out of my frickin' skull. If I had to make one point about this game, which nobody asked me to make, but I'm going to make anyway, it's that I feel like the powers... I don't know. I think I say this in every single tidying up game I do. I feel like the powers peaked a little bit too early, and then they didn't improve my psychic abilities enough for me to feel like, oh, this has become that much easier and I am all so powerful. I am the most powerful... OCD sufferer in the world. Because I mean, I am suffering still immensely. But, you know, it's more so just from the fact that this has taken so long. And I just found another turtle potion. Hey, I just found another turtle potion. That brings it up to a turtle of 4. Oh my gosh. It's a freaking rock called Rocco. Oh, for frick's sake, mate. What an absolute piss take this has been. Wow. 4 hours running around looking for a rock. Doesn't even have googly eyes on it. It's a literal rock. Is this it? It's freaking damn, dude. Damn, dude. I'd be feeling stupid right about... I don't know. I don't know if I should feel stupid. I feel like maybe the game should feel stupid. Maybe we're both stupid. The real stupid was all the stupid that we stupided along the stupid. Well, it feels good to finally have, you know, put a lid on all this. This is all done now, finally. This whole half of the shop, from like this wall to not this, but like down there, that's all done. This is all a mess. The supermarket's mostly done though. 470 bucks. Let's just slam it into extra jumps. So now I can bunny hop around my magic shop. Boing, boing, boing. It's a good way to get from one side to the other. Hey, another achievement. 300 shelves done. Just coming up on 3,000 items right now. Home stretch time. Home stretch time, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it is currently almost 9 PM. My goal is to wrap this up as quickly as possible and edit this bad boy and upload it within the next 6 hours. How I'm going to do that, I don't know. But I'm going to give it a red hot frickin' crack. Red hot crack. Sounds like something you should put Vaseline on. Funnily enough, this is the first time I've ever actually noticed these. Creature capsules. Pickpocket Pro. White material. Black material. Blaze stone. Always cold. Min-max orb. Sprout stone. Arcane software. Creature capsule. Interesting. What are they? Some kind of little magical things like everything else in the shop, I suppose. What it does. Mystery. Sean doesn't even know the answer to that question. He also doesn't care. So now at 4.5 hours, there's a few things to mention. The first is my voice seems to be fading. Usually, you know, after a few hours of giving commentary, my voice is just like... it just kind of nopes out of it. That's probably got to do, you know, kind of with the fact that it's now... it's 10:30. So, you know, I've been here pretty much all day, except for a few minor breaks to have a snack and give myself diabetes. But as we run around and finish off the shelves that we still haven't done, which at this point, there are very, very few. I think all of the berries are done. I didn't even realize these were done. Oh, they're not. There's still one here and there's still one here. Well, let's do something about this one. So that one's done. We still need one more, Fey Peach over here. But by and large, it seems like the only things left are just the obscene amount of potions that are scattered all over the floor and 2 refined Pebble Bright ingots that are somewhere inside of this mess. Here's one of the little... oh no, this is a mana site. I thought we had already got all of these. Apparently we haven't, but now we have, and there are still... oh, there's still 2 here, and there's still 1 here as well. Well, there you go. See, there's things lying around on the floor that I don't even know are here. I admittedly did start to zone out after, you know, the first hour or 2. It's very polished, for sure. You know, it's made by a developer who obviously knows how to make good games, but ironically, from all of the tidying up games I've played, the one that I enjoyed the most is probably the one that the people dumped on the most in the comments, and that was the tidy up the puzzle gallery. I think I really preferred that. I liked the abilities. I thought they were actually really cool. Like the game, you know, if you watched it, and if you haven't, you can find the link down below. The game had me going there, you know, going for that 3-hour time cap, and I nearly bloody got it. I missed it by like, what, 1 minute, 44 seconds or something? And right up until the end there, until I acquired, until I awakened my telepathic powers, you know, I was really struggling. And then I got these abilities to, you know, move stuff with telepathy, and everything started going crazy. I felt like frickin' like Magneto meets Professor Xavier. But alas, time ran out, and I failed anyway. But over here, I never really had that insane power fantasy that I had towards the end of the puzzle gallery. And I just liked the art, some of it. You know, I liked that I was seeing real things that actually translated to real world knowledge that would be applicable outside of the game. Anyway, it's all good. Horses for courses, right? We're nearly there. We're on the home stretch. 3,457 done, and about 600 to go. May as well also give myself, now I've got a quadruple jump. Check this out. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know what I do with it, but I guess I'm better off with it than without. Oh yeah, and I may as well plop a point into this as well. Largely unnecessary. I'm 3 shelves away from fully unlocking all of my psychic abilities. And there it is. Boom. Arcane Sight. Fully maxed out all of my magical abilities now. To be fair though, Arcane Sight is largely redundant now that I can automatically send everything to the shelf without even knowing what I'm holding. Something like Arcane Vacuum Cleaner would be more appreciated, you know? You just kind of run over the top and be like... Alas, no. I need to pick everything up by hand, like the peon that I am. Do you remember the peons from Warcraft? Not World of Warcraft, from Warcraft, the original. Do you remember the lines they used to say? They'd say stuff like, okay. Yes, my liege. What do they say? Okay. I can't remember. It's a long time ago. I remember it was pretty funny though. How have I still not found the last Fey Peach? Where is this freaking... You know what? Before I summon some items, and you know it shows you the outline when you summon them. No word of a lie. It was one of these berries, I think. And I summoned them, and one of them came from behind this wall. So, you know, there's no guarantees that what you're actually looking for is even inside of the shop. So some of them are outside. Some of them you'd never find unless you use the power of magic to suck them through the wall. The Fey Peach, however, is not one of them. This looks like 3 testicles. 3 nads just all on a branch. Oh, there's another one? Oh, damn. 6 testicles all on a branch. Dude, there are even some books that I haven't yet done. 2 books. One of these ones... The Insect's Guide to Humans, hilarious, and also Botany, mostly leaves. Where are these things? Oh, here. Damn, dude, some of these things just sneak under the level of human perception. I'm pretty sure no human was capable of perceiving that, except me with my heightened abilities. Oh, here it is. Here's the other one. Look at that. Look at that. See, once I knew it was missing, then I developed an eye for it. My third eye opened up. My third eye. The one between my butt cheeks. I hate picking up potions one by one like a stupid bum. Hey, lucky last Fey Peach. Every single produce item now located and reshelved. Wonderful. Also have a whole bunch of these things. 15 of them, in fact. Observe as I magically put them onto their shelves. Pop, 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 pop. Cool, man. Wish I could do that in real life. I am now picking up the potions in particular areas, trying to clear out whatever's in that space. If you... Oh, stupid thing. If you have a look here... Sorry, just give me a moment while I shuttle them across the room with the power of my pea brain. Look, nice and tidy. Almost. Kind of. Don't look over there. It's mostly nice and tidy. Also have enough money to buy the last speed increase, so that's every single ability and also every single spell now unlocked. Got like, what, 300, about 370 almost to go. It's just kind of painful now, just running around and just being like, oh, I wish my spells recharged faster, man. But on the plus side, the place does look pretty fancy now that we've tidied it all up. It's actually really nice looking. Can't help but wonder what happened to get everything on the floor. I want some lore. You know, in the supermarket game, at least we found out that some crazy sentient robot from hell decided to just ransack the place because he thought it was funny. But here, we don't even know what happened. We just came in and it was just a mess. We're just supposed to believe that's how it was and not ask any questions. I don't know, man. I wasn't raised that way. Oh, found the last piece of ore, which I think is for here. Now, every side is done. Sick, dude. Sick. Quite like these glowing green potions as well with the little spooky tag on them. There's a purple one somewhere. It's around here somewhere. Where is that bloody thing? I promise you. Here it is. Yeah, see? It's got a little spooky tag on it. Anyway, where does this go? Is this it here? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sure is, and it's completed. I think now we focus on picking everything up at this end of the shop. We've done pretty much everything over that end. There's still a bunch of junk over here, so let's tidy this up and make this area look a little bit more presentable. Let's grab these little guys as well, because I have one of these as well. I have one of those on a shelf. I know where it goes, and I need more. Sean Connery needs more. I think I should also start picking up the glowing green ones. They're very easy to spot. Sometimes. Alright, I think we've got all of these ones. Where are those bloody things? I swear have I got one more in here? No, it's not that one. It's not that one. Not that one. There we go. Now we need the skull, or the teeth, or whatever the heck this is. Also, these little guys. Where are you? There we go. And another one. The potion of feral rage. Here they go. Got all of the feral rages over here. And verdant spiral essence. Where is this one? Actually, I think I'll just summon in them all. I think I'll summon in all the rest and finish them. This one will go there. That'll go there. Bro, we're getting there. We're freaking getting there. We're nearly there. We're nearly at the end. It's time to celebrate. It is the end. It is the end. It is the end. The end. I need an orchestra to start playing. Imagine some orchestra just comes out of nowhere and there's like cymbals and drums. Boom! This is the end. Oh, shucks. I've been playing this a bit too long. I need a break. I didn't know we had spooky blue ones as well. Did you know that? I didn't. And if you did know that, then where the heck are they? I have not seen any. Which shelf are they on? Please tell me. Please advise. Here we go. Boink. Feels good, man. These are the last few potions at this end of the shop. Look. Hold on. Let me just quadruple jump into the air on top of this guy's head. Oh gosh. It's not very comfortable. It's too spiky. It's like one of those pigeon spikes. Plot twist, I was a pigeon all along. Anyway, as you can see, the floor is spotless around here. You know, a few things over there that I haven't yet picked up, but mate, we are 3930. Oh my gosh. We got 136 to go. Hot diggity dang. Well, let's clean these up as well. I think I said a whole bunch of stuff before this as well, but I had OBS on pause, so you're probably never going to know what I said, and I'm also never going to remember what I said, so that's lost in the static, gone. But rest assured, it was undoubtedly the most interesting thing that I said in this entire video, trust. You know, I was just thinking, if this were actually real, you know, if there were potion shops, magic shops like this, at what rate would customers come in and accidentally purchase the wrong potion, be given the wrong potion, or perhaps the potion be brewed incorrectly during manufacturing and the results be absolutely horrific. Like, somebody buys a love potion and at a romantic dinner they drink it and their head explodes. Or like a potion to cure cancer and they grow a third arm out of the middle of their stomach. Like, surely, you know, there can't be 100% success rate on this stuff. Not when the bottles look like this. Anyway, almost all done. Over here, we've got a couple from here. It feels like a waste to use the spell that summons a whole bunch of stuff just for a couple of potions. But at this point, there's really nothing. There's no shelves with more than a couple missing. They're almost all full. And the ones that are missing something are just missing one or two. So let's pick these up. Clean up the upstairs magic area. This is the part for literate shoppers, the people who can read. I shouldn't be up here. I'll just pick up all the stuff anyway. These as well. There's nothing up here now. Look, spotless, Sean Connery. Let's have a look over here. Absolutely spotless. Everything is now isolated to the dandruff tree. The dandruff. That's what I've called it. The dandruff tree. The great tree of dandruff. What the hell am I even doing now? Oh, gosh. Hurry up and just I wanted to get this edited and out tonight. It's already 11:30 p.m., bro. You know what I really need? I really need the great potion of speedy editing. That's what I hope I stumble across before this video ends. Major rune of lightning fast editing power. That's what I want. I'll infuse 10 of those into my butt cheeks. Hey, I got an achievement. I got 2, actually. What did I get? The complete catalog Disappeared. What did I even get? Hold on. My achievements. The complete. Help restore the shop by completing 400 shelves. Help restore the shop by correctly placing 4,000 items. Lucky last one of these ones, whatever they are. There we go. That one's done as well. But with 21 items left, let's automatically send them home. And that leaves us now with a total of 6. They're all here. And I'm going to do all of these by hand. Because, you know, I want to savor the flavor. Savor the flavor. So, snakehead potion. Where does that frickin' go? I'm so tempted to just send them back automatically. I think it's a good thing I don't have magic powers in real life. I'd be living in perpetual chaos, and so would everyone around me. Oh, here we go. Snakehead. What's that? The potion. The pot of irritating poison. As opposed to, you know, the pot of delightfully scrumptious poison, which is the direct opposite of irritating. Delightfully scrumptious. It's true. Look it up. This battery-looking thing goes nowhere, it seems. No, it goes right here. This thing, this green grenade. Where does the green grenade go? Green grenade. Here it is. Potion of Verdant Light Barrier, aka Granada. And, oh, I know where this goes. I've seen a lot of these. This is on this shelf right here, just down the bottom. 2 more to go. Oh, I should just be looking at the signs. Sorry, I'm a little bit dense. The signs will tell me which ones aren't completed. And seeing as I'm only looking for 2, one of them is right here. And then the lucky last. This is the one that's just going to end it all. Boink. I did it. I did it. I did it. I am the best. This is what I've done. Isn't it splendid? Isn't it absolutely glorious looking to go from whatever it looked like in the beginning to this? My gosh, we've come a long way. Well, if you've watched the video up until this point and you've enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. Also, there is a playlist on your screen somewhere right now with a whole bunch of other 100% videos for you to peruse at your leisure. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.